We live? Well, let's do it. DEG. Granddaughter. 4:30 in the building. Yeah. Big game, we talk that. Made a path, we walk that. Skills max, streets got a bag, that's a real win. Never lost that, this dead end gaming. You know how we do. BZ and the granddad. That's player one, that's player two. New, we gon' talk about it. Review, we gon' talk about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we gon' talk about it. Can't forget that PC. Best around this web B. Special guest from 9/11 right up out that family tree. We got it. Sonic's traveling real fast. Leveled up, but we the final boss. Nowhere else to go but this podcast. It's dead end gaming. Finna hit the mark. On point like the sharpest dart. If you tuned in, just know you smart. Press start.
What up, though, y'all? This your boy BZ430 back again with another episode, part 2 of episode 233. Of course, you said, hold on? Oh, I think it was like, hold on.
Bro, do your job. Do your job.
Oh, yes. Like I said before, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. I am one half of the host, BZ430. With me for this second part of the episode, we got the homie Granddad Willie.
Granddaughter, 1,000 hours. We out here. One gotta go. Which one? We don't know. Just yet.
Also, too, if you want to ask a question live on the show, pop in the pod question queue, or you can send your questions to the Dead End Gaming Question channel. Go ahead and send it in there. We can read it off and answer it there. Or if not, or if you want to come in the show, pop in. You don't have to have your webcam on. Just as long as we got audio, we can hear you. The people can hear you. That's all that matters. So, all right, Granddad. So we're bringing back something, a oldie but goodie, man. Shout out to the homie Bloodbath, former producer of the show, and also kind of like the sixth man of the show as well, or whatever. He was a part of the crew, man.
Also, DEW, the DEW founder, along with your boy.
You know what I'm saying? So we used to always do these. If you listen to the older Dead End Game episodes where he'd do One Gotta Go, and he'd give us different One Gotta Go's. It'd be all over the place. It'd be food, it'd be candy, anything. We don't know. He always had all this stuff planned. So we always went into this blind, not knowing what the hell he was gonna have for the One Gotta Go's. So yeah, we were like, man, let's bring that back for this second part, man. So we're gonna do movies first, hip hop albums or artists or whatever. And then we're gonna do video games. We're gonna finish out with video games. So, you want to go first with yours, or you want me to go first with my movies, or
you can go first. This was your idea, so we'll start with you with the movie.
All right. So, movies. Man. One gotta go. Remember, one gotta go, not one gotta stay.
One gotta go. All right.
Above the rim. Mm-hmm. Boys in the Hood. Mm-hmm. Baby Boy. Mm-hmm. Juice.
So the Butter
Rim, Boys in the Hood, Baby Boy, and Juice. Right. One gotta go.
Boys in the Hood is definitely staying. Juice is definitely staying. So it's between a Butter Rim and Baby Boy.
What's up, Robert Gard?
You know what? I'm not saying it's a better movie, but I feel like I enjoy the movie more because it just got so many. I think this. I'm gonna keep Baby Boy.
Damn, so Butter Rim gotta go.
It's not a better movie, but for some reason I just that movie.
Man, get Baby Boy the hell out of there, bro.
Nah, bro. It's so many funny moments, bro. Growing up, that I would like. Man. It's
Baby Boy was horrible, bro.
It's not a good movie, bro. It's not a great movie at all. But I'm saying it's like I you know what I do? I blame BET because that movie came on all the time. So I've seen Baby Boy so many times compared to Above the Rim.
Baby Boy. What? Man, you getting the Butter Rim out of there?
I might have
This man Leon stole the ball, threw it full court, and then still dunked it, bro. Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting Baby Boy up out of there, bro.
He wasn't in the league, though.
I'm getting Baby Boy up out of there, bro. Baby Boy got to go. Baby Boy got to go.
Yeah.
Baby Boy got.
Okay. All right. Well, agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Tyler would understand. Tyler would understand if she was here.
You think she would pick Baby Boy?
Probably.
I mean, you think she'd pick a butter him to leave?
I don't know. She loves Baby Boy.
Man.
I don't know.
Yeah, she does. All right, so I got a Spike Lee version of this.
All right. Oh wait, is it on? Oh, you gonna do all three of these first?
You go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So here's my movie. Okay. I like me some good old classics. So we gonna go not black movies, but these are classic in the black world, like still, but they're not necessarily black movies. All right. Okay. These are four of my favorite movies. I love me a good mafia style movie, stuff like that. But
okay.
All right. Godfather.
Okay.
Goodfellas.
Okay.
Casino. Or Scarface. One gotta go.
Scarface.
Ooh, you was quick with that too.
Because if you would have asked me this at 13 years old, I would have said Godfather. But like, it's weird. I'm not no mafia or anything like that. But the older I got, the more I appreciate Godfather, and like the older I got, the more I realized Scarface was overrated. Still a good movie. I'm not saying Scarface is trash or nothing like that. It's not. It's still it's an iconic movie. But it's a little overrated. It's a little like I said, as an adult watching Scarface, and compared to those other movies, oh yeah, like Casino, Goodfellas is not going nowhere. And Godfather, yeah, it's just top tier movies, bro. Like great acting, great like everything. Like yeah, Scarface, the acting wasn't the best in Scarface. So yeah, I feel like Scarface aged the worst out of the movies that you name. All great movies. Now don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Scarface is bad. I'm not saying anything, but yeah, if I had to pick, yeah, Scarface definitely go. That's going. Yeah, Goodfellas, and Casino. For me, that's tough. If I had to pick one to stay, Goodfellas and Casino. Those movies,
those movies ain't going nowhere. I love those movies. Yeah. First of all, so Goodfellas is in my top 5. Like off rip. Like if I talk top 5 overall movies, Goodfellas is in my top 5. I can watch that movie any day of the week, all day. Casino is in my top 10. Casino's probably a 6 man.
Great man.
Casino. Joe Pesci and Casino, bruh.
That's probably Martin Scorsese's best film, bro. Casino.
Yeah. Casino's so good. So Casino's for me, I kind of am with you, B. So here's same with you. When I was younger, I tried to watch Godfather, and it was just, and somebody said it was very slow, and it didn't hit with me. It was good, but I was like, eh. And Scarface was like, oh, Scarface. So, Tony Montana and all this other stuff. But then as I got older and I actually went back and watched it, I felt the same way you felt. I think it's with a little age and maturity, you really pick up on the things in Godfather that you don't really pick up on when you're younger.
Yes, so bro. So I think that's what it was.
You really appreciate Godfather more as you get older. With Scarface, it is what it is, no matter what it is. But as you get older, you realize acting's not really that great, and the story's pretty one-dimensional. You kind of know what's gonna happen. So it's entertaining.
But Godfather 1 and 2 is so great. I ain't gonna speak on 3. To me, Godfather 3 didn't exist.
It don't exist.
But Godfather 1 and 2,
we don't speak about that one. Yeah.
Classic movies.
So I'm with you on picking Scarface. But you was quick. I was surprised you showed how quick you said it though.
Yeah, because I've been feeling that way about Scarface for a while. So yeah, that's why.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's trash, Robert Gard, but it's definitely overrated. But it's not trash.
All right. What you got? Okay, I like that.
All right, so my Spike Lee version.
Okay.
Got Malcolm X. He Got Game. Do the Right Thing. Bamboozle.
Malcolm X. He got
game.
Do the right thing. And Bamboozle. I think I'm gonna have to go with Bamboozle because I only watched that once, and I was young, so I really don't remember. I only seen Bamboozle one time. Real talk,
bro. What?
I only seen it once, and I was young, dude. So I don't really remember much of it.
Oh my!
So I have to go back. I have to go back and watch it to really give you an honest answer. So based on that,
the themes in this movie is still relevant today.
I bet, bro. But like when that movie came out, I was still like a kid for the most part, almost a teenager. But like, I watched it in the past. But I was like, so I saw it and I was like, okay, but I've seen those other movies way many more times than I have. So I'd have to go back and watch. I have to go back and watch it now to give you my answer with that. So
many themes and conversations in that movie that's super relevant today. It's crazy. It's almost like that movie that movie was way ahead of its time. That movie was so ahead of its time, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, Bamboozle was so good.
Yeah, man. No, like I said, I wish I would have like recently rewatched it again before you asked this to me, because then I would give you a clear answer.
I think if you watched it again, you might have a different answer. You might. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I'm probably, like I said, if I watch it again,
is definitely an acquired taste. It's definitely an acquired taste, but it's Spike Lee's one of Spike Lee's most creative movies that he's made in his whole filmography. Like it's I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again, because I never really thought about going back and watching Bamboozled again, but. Oh man, this is gonna hurt me to say this one out of these four.
It's on me.
Oh, it's on you. Okay, yeah. I thought I could still pick, but no. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh no. So what do you want to go again? I just do 2 in a row?
No. I was about to pick. I was gonna tell you what I would have picked out that.
Oh no, go ahead. I thought you were starting your next row. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying it hurts me to say this one, but I'm picking. He Got Game to go.
Really?
Yeah, and I like, and it's someone that loves basketball too, mind you. Now it's a basketball movie, so it's right up my alley.
Yeah.
But out of them three, Malcolm X, no, it's not touching Do the Right Thing. Malcolm X, and it's not touching those movies for me. Like it's not. Those are like Spike Lee. I can argue that Malcolm X, Do the Right Thing, and Bamboozle are Spike Lee's top 3 best movies. I can argue that those 3. So Bamboozle's He Got Game, gotta go. He Got Game, gotta go. Same with Do the Right Thing. Bamboozle's the same way. I'm telling you, it's still relevant today. Same way with Do the Right Thing. All right, go ahead. What's your next one?
All right, man. All right. Okay, so let's do. See which ones I want to do. Which one I want to go with this? I'm trying to think. All right, we're gonna go. I want to go with that. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, we're gonna do. Go back to the black movies. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're gonna do. So we're gonna do. So they're comedies. These are all. We're gonna do comedies. Okay. These are comedies, but I want.
My next one is comedy.
But see, I don't know, because I think we're gonna probably have the same one, so I'm gonna kind of switch it up now, because I think we're gonna have probably the same one. So hopefully you've seen some of these movies. We'll see.
Oh, if they're black, yes, I have seen them.
Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure. So I want to. Okay, here we go. All right, so they're gonna be these are gonna be black movies that are based on the West. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, based in the West. Okay, they're comedy. All right, so we got Don't Be a Menace.
Mm-hmm.
Friday.
Mm-hmm.
The Wood.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, what's the last one I had? Hold on.
I guess The Wood is it's a little comedy. It's not as much comedy as Friday and Don't Be a Menace, though.
Yeah, it's a comedy. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean it has some comedy elements.
Yeah.
But it's not an all-out comedy like Friday and Don't Be a Menace, though.
Yeah. Okay, so we can. So if you want to take that one out, then we can take. See, this is gonna be an easy layup then, because I wanted to keep I'm gonna keep The Wood in. I'll keep The Wood in, and then pause.
Okay.
Pause. And
pause. That's definitely a pause.
Big pause. And then and Malibu's Most Wanted. Go. What you got? One gotta go.
You said I'm gonna get you, sucker. Don't Be a Menace.
No, so my bad. No. Don't Be a Menace.
Don't Be a Menace. Friday.
Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's switch it up. I want to switch it up again because you just gave me an idea. We're gonna do Wayans movies. I'm gonna do Wayans. So let's do Don't Be a Menace. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Okay. Don't Be a Menace. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Scary Movie.
Mm-hmm.
And let's do, because I want to have like where all the Wayans are in there. And let's do. Who do I want to do? Blank Man. Do I want to do Blank Man? No, let's do Major Payne. Yeah. So Major Pain, Don't Be a Menace, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, or Scary Movie, the first one.
Scary movie. Scary movie gotta go. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, Major Pain's not going. Man, hell no. Major Pain. That's funny because mine is almost kind of identical to yours, damn near. But yeah, Major Pain is not going anywhere. Don't Be a Menace, no. And I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, hell no. Yes, Scary Movie, getting the fuck out of there,
bro. Scary Movie was that was Scary Movie was.
No, okay. Man, I hate to say get the fuck out of here because I'm not saying it like it was bad, but compared to them other three, to me, it's not touching those other three to me.
Yeah, really? Okay, because some people.
Yeah.
I think it also depends on the era you came up into, as well. Like, because.
Yeah, because I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Yeah, I was like 9-10 years old when that movie came out. So yeah, I mean, I was a kid watching that shit with my dad.
Right.
So yeah, that's.
So and I was a kid when Don't Be a Menace, and I was a teenager when Scary Movie came out. So those movies were like, yeah, I watched I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Well, no, I was a kid when Major Pain came out too. So I feel like I'm Gonna Get You
getting up out of there.
Yeah, so I might have to get. It's between I'm Gonna Get You Sucker and Scary Movie for me too. I think because I'm Gonna Get You Sucker is a great movie, but I watched that because it was technically after my time, so I went back and watched it a while after. I watched that, and I watched like a Low Down Dirty Shame and those other movies. All those movies with Keenen Ivory Wayans. So the Keenen Ivory Wayans era.
They voted for Major Pain. Are you kidding me? That's one.
What?
Major Pain is hilarious.
No. I'm keeping Major Pain. I'm saying something.
I'm looking at the poll.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, the poll. They both had. Major Pain and Scary Movie was tied.
Give me 25 squat thrust now.
Man, Major Pain was hilarious, bro. Major Pain was hilarious.
If he in there, he ain't happy.
Oh man,
bro, Major Pain. Major Pain was, man. I had that on VHS. We wore that tape out, bro. We wore that.
So let me tell you what was my comedies. It's literally the same thing, really, except for one movie. Okay. I had I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, Don't Be a Menace, Major Pain, and Friday.
It would still been for that list. It would have been I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Yeah.
It'd have been Don't Be a Menace for me.
Nah, Don't Be a Menace. I got too many quotables. Me and homies growing up with that one. That one's got too much.
That's how I'm the same way. That's how I am. I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. It's too much. It's too much connection to my childhood. Then, man. Yeah. I'm gonna say Don't Be. Major Pain is not going nowhere. Major Pain is hilarious.
It's still funny to this day, bro.
All right, so on to hip hop.
All right.
So my first hip hop. I'm assuming you know about all four of these albums really well. I'm assuming. So okay. Yeah, I'm assuming you know these, and these all indie. These all indie underground joints, bro.
All right.
So I'm assuming you know these.
I might know something or two.
So the first one I got Atmosphere, God Loves Ugly. Mm-hmm. I got Cannibal Ox, Cold Vein. Mm-hmm. I got Brother Ali, The Undisputed Truth. Mm-hmm. And I got Mad Villainy, MF Doom and Mad Live. One gotta go.
Cannibal Ox.
Gotta go?
Yep.
Whoa.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You know the four, right? You know the four I named, right?
I know the four you named. Okay. Let me tell you why. Mad Villainy is not going anywhere at all for any reason whatsoever. That'll be an album I listen to if I was stranded on an island. That's one of the albums I'm taking with me if I listen to music. Mad Villainy is got too much influence on me. Brother Ali, Undisputed Truth, strangely enough, is the album that got me into Rhymesayers. Like so before I even knew what Rhymesayers was, like his album and the single "Take Me Home," I heard that when I was in college, and then that's when I really dove deep into rhyme. So Brother Ali was my first introduction into Rhymesayers before Atmosphere. I found out about Atmosphere afterwards, and God Loves Ugly and everything like that, and like I ended up just really appreciating that type of music from Slug and Ant. And then down the line, of course, personally knowing them and meeting them and connecting with them and the type of good, like I feel bad not having them, getting them out of there with God Loves Ugly, because I love the album, but also they just some good dudes. Both of them they've been real good to me. Cannibal Ox, like I didn't get into Def Jux until way down the line. Like Def Jux was like the last underground like hip hop label collective that I really dug into. Because I got into Rhymesayers, Raucous, Stone's Throw, all them cats first before I even got word of what was Def Jux. And by that time, Def Jux already was out of commission at that point. So I had to play catch up with like Aesop and LP and Cannibal Ox and everybody. So that album, it's a great album. I didn't get to it till later, but I just don't have as much connection to that album as those other ones. And I enjoy them all just as much as Cold Vein. So that's why I picked that one.
Okay, all right, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. What's yours? I mean,
okay.
what's your 4?
Okay, here we go. All right, so my 4. You should know these.
Oh, and by the way, if I had to pick, I would have picked Atmosphere to go out of that 4 I just named.
That makes sense. Yeah. No, I can see it would either been in that list. It would either have been Atmosphere or.
Because for me, Can Knox and Mad Villainy, they're not going nowhere for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm doing this one to be. I'm doing this one to be real petty with you, bro. I'm going to your hometown.
Okay.
All right, Detroit. One Gotta Go.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yeah.
Royce.
Mm-hmm.
Elzhi.
Okay.
Guilty.
Okay.
Or Boldy.
Boldy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy. That was easy.
Easy?
I fucks with Boldy. Yeah, no. Guilty. I've been a fan of Guilty since he was with Dragonauts. Before he was
Guilty
solo.
cold, bro. And Guilty is cold.
Yeah, that was an easy one right there.
Okay, I didn't want to go to because I didn't want to put Dilla in there because I see Dilla more producer than rapper, even though he's a great rapper. I get it. So I didn't want to put Dilla in there. And
no, Bodie James easy.
And I want to go put M in there because M is an outlier. M don't really he's just So I figured that would be a more balanced list. So I wasn't gonna put Sean because I knew you automatically say Sean, so I said Boldy would have been a better fit for that group. So yeah, but no, for me, it would also, even though I guess I've grown to really appreciate Boldy over the years, I would say Boldy as well because Guilty, man, and I didn't find out about Guilty until he hopped on Stone's Throw. But then I went back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when he did the song, when he had the album, Ode to the Ghetto album with Denon Porter and stuff like, did the production and stuff like that, and everybody else and Dilla and he had mad.
Cole picked Royce and Bodie. How did Royce get votes? What is happening here?
Royce?
What's going on? Yeah, what is happening?
What y'all on tonight, bro?
Jesus Christ,
Royce is getting, bro. I don't know, y'all need to go back and listen to some music. All
right, so my next one is very iconic albums from iconic groups.
All right.
Into the 36 Chambers by Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Little Brother, The Minstrel Show.
Mm-hmm.
Outkast, AT-Aliens.
Yep.
And Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders.
This may not be make people happy. Even though we live here.
Into 36 Chambers.
I'm going to have to say Outkast. Gotta go.
Outkast, AT-Aliens.
AT-Aliens, gotta go. Wu-Tang.
Elevators.
Ain't going nowhere. I know, bro. It's tough.
What?
Wu-Tang ain't going nowhere. Okay? Midnight Marauders is not going nowhere. Okay? You don't get first of all, you don't get Outkast without Midnight Marauders. First of all, let's be real with us, okay? Let's be real. You don't get
Minstrel Show without damn near all those.
Minstrel Show is bro. No, Minstrel Show is just too
That's
good,
what I'm
bro.
saying, bro.
Minstrel Show. Look, not even from a musical standpoint, just from a presentation standpoint and a conceptual standpoint, Minstrel Show is one of the most phenomenally put together albums ever. Like,
and I 1,000% agree with you. That's why all these. But you can say that about all these albums. You can literally say that about all these 40s albums.
The Minstrel Show, like them dudes, mind you, these were, I mean, because nobody really, like, unless you knew from the listening.
You said ATLiens a little too quick, bro. Like that's what scares me. It's not the fact that you pick ATLiens. It's the fact that you pick ATLiens very fast, bro.
Yeah, but bro, I'm being real.
You said ATLiens very fast, bro. That
bro, it wasn't until I didn't really give. I mean, I've always been a fan of Outkast, but I didn't really appreciate Outkast as much as I do now.
So the chat picked Minstrel Show to go.
Nah, bro, Minstrel Show staying.
But you can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. I mean, like I said, all these albums are iconic albums.
Again, in my world of like when at the time, like I said, I remember vividly when I learned about Little Brother, but I also remember the time when I first heard that Loving It track and saw that video, and I went and bought the album, and I tell you, bro, when I tell you that album was. I sat down with
that album was amazing.
That album was like, bro.
That's why I put these 4 albums on there.
I put so many people on to Little Brother with that album, bro. I was like, no, you need to listen to this, because people who wasn't even like up to like underground hip hop and stuff like that, I was like, no, you got to hear this album.
That's why I put those 4 albums on there. That's why I put those 4 albums on there, because they are super iconic, and I know people in the chat was gonna be familiar with them.
Yeah, but no, but ATLiens is close. Like, I would say it's up because like it's a great album. But
you said ATLiens too fast though. Hey, oh my god!
When you put it up against them albums, bro, because Wu-Tang 36 Chambers is going 0 places. Minstrel Show just got too much personal connection. And what was the other one that you said too? I'm trying because I'm thinking about
Midnight Marauders.
Yeah, Midnight Marauders. Tribe. Come on, Midnight Marauders.
You won't get Little Brother if that out. Little Brother would tell you we won't get Little Minstrel Show.
And Outkast will also tell you they wouldn't be there without them either.
Oh
so
man,
they birthed both them niggas. Bro, both them groups don't exist without Tribe. We know that for sure. Easy, easy.
That's crazy. All right, what's yours?
All right, okay. So here we go. I'll go on my album bag. And let's do one Gotta Go debut albums. So these are all debut albums. The first album, when I say debut, the first album that people really like, you know, okay, this is considered their debut. This is the one that came out and solidified them. All right. And these are all albums that came out the gate and kind of just shook up some shit. All right. And we kind of talked about this earlier, so it's funny that we're talking about this now. So 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. Kanye West, College Dropout. And Nas, Illmatic.
50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. That was easy. That was easy.
Get Rich Gotta Go. I'm talking overall impact, success, all this other stuff. Okay. You just said 50 out the gate.
That was easy. That was easy. Yeah.
Damn,
that was easy. That was easy. Okay, so I'm going albums, not really necessarily debut albums, but just some dope ass albums on the solo artist tip. Just on the solo artist. All
right.
So we got Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City.
All right.
Notorious B.I.G., Ready to Die. Scarface, The Diary. And Ice Cube, Death Certificate. All iconic solo albums.
That's weird, bro, because they're so different, bro.
That's why I put them in there.
That's weird. I can't do that off top because they're so different, bro.
I can't do that. That's
bro.
That's the point of doing these one Gotta Go.
You get something different out of all those albums, bro. You get something unique out of each of those projects, bro. That's
why mine's is tough. That's why mine's is tough.
Man, you tripping on that. Death Certificate, Diary.
Death Certificate, Diary, Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City.
I'm gonna have to say, because personally, I feel honestly, now that I think about it, this album has sort of elements of all those other albums that came before it, but you know, in some way, shape, or form. Just with his flavor on it. So I'm going to say get rid of Good Kid, Mad City. Because I feel like you get a little bit of all those elements from all those other albums in Good Kid in some way. So those are just the catalysts to that. I feel like you don't get to that Good Kid, Mad City album without elements from all 3 of those albums, especially Death Certificate and Ready to Die.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah,
not mad at that pick. I'm mad at that pick. So we on video games now, right?
Yeah. We on video games.
Out there, the music, yeah.
Wait, did I do my third? Did I do my third on music?
You did.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So games. All right. So we're gonna do.
Uh oh.
So we're gonna do One Gotta Go. Which one I want to do first?
Man.
I want to do something that's gonna I really want to get something that's gonna. Okay, here we go. One Gotta Go. First person shooters.
Okay.
So the game, you got a gun and you're shooting in first person. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Doom.
Mm-hmm.
GoldenEye. Okay. And Borderlands 2.
I must say Halo only because I didn't own an Xbox until this recently, so I didn't play, I played Halo 3 because one of my homies had it, but like it never was in my household. All those other games were in my household.
Mm-hmm.
They were in my crib. I played those games like fucking crazy. So yeah. So Halo gotta go.
Halo's gotta go.
Yeah, Halo gotta go. Yeah, them other ones was in my crib, bruh.
So for me, even though, I technically never owned an Xbox, but my cousin did, and we used to do the whole Halo parties. I would go over there, and I did play Halo when it was like at its height. I just never decided to own Xbox, and I really wasn't a fan of the controller, but I did appreciate it for what it was. And again, I didn't get into Borderlands until mad later. So for me, I'm going to say Borderlands 2 can go.
Yeah, I didn't start playing the Halos until I got the Xbox Series X, and I was playing them with Eric and playing them with, playing through the series with you and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, but GoldenEye is goated.
Oh yeah, I mean, all the other games.
Yeah,
all those other games was in my crib. I played those games a lot. I owned them. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't own them Halo games. So,
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Xbox lovers.
He apologizes. He's sorry.
Right. He's sorry. He apologizes.
He didn't mean it.
No, he didn't mean it. All right. So my one gotta go. Video games. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So first one, Control on PS4, PS5.
Uh-huh.
I know you love that game.
I do.
Returnal.
Oh, you playing with my life now, bro. What you doing?
All right. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Man, you are ass. You did this is personal list,
and last but definitely not least, Ghost of Tsushima.
You a bastard, bro. You made this list with Vendetta and Venom, bro.
Of course, because I know those games. I know you love those games, bro. I know you love them all.
This man said Ghost, Guardians of the Galaxy, Control, and Returnal. You evil, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me think. Hold on a minute. Let me think. Okay.
Hold on, let me think.
Ghost ain't going nowhere. Ghost gotta stay. I put so many hours in Returnal, bro. I can't disrespect it like that.
That's why
I put so many hours in that game, bro.
That's why I'm saying it.
Returnal's gotta say, because just the amount of hours I put in, the replay value is so crazy with that game. So crazy replay value. Oh man. All right. Guardians was my game of the year. That game was so good.
That's why.
That game was so good. But Control was fire too, bro.
I still haven't played Guardians of the Galaxy yet, too.
Guardians of the Galaxy was so good, bro. But Control was fire as well, man. And it hurts me. It hurts me. I gotta say Control, and I don't want to because I love Control. I gotta. It hurts. That's painful.
It hurts.
It does, bro. I love Control so much, but Control. Here's the reason why I can say Control gotta go. it's a great game, but if it's so heady and it's so psychological that I can see people not really like gravitating towards it as much. I loved it, but I can see people be like, with it.
Damn.
Guardians was just such a good time, bro. It was an unexpected good time that I just like, yeah. It did what Avengers was supposed to do. Ghost is goated, bro. Ghost is the samurai game. Can't tell me no other difference. And then like Returnal, I just put so many hours of time in that game, and I mastered so many strategies and the boss fights and the it's one of the best roguelike games I've played. The boss fights are dope, and then just the gauntlet mode or the tower where you just keep going until you die, and it's just like the weapons are so crazy, man. Yeah, Returnal's got to stay. I hope we get a Returnal sequel. I'm here for that for sure. So yeah, Control. Sadly, Control's got to go.
Okay.
Guardians don't gotta go, bro. Guardians is too, bro. Like I don't. Maybe it's me. That game, I had so much fun playing that game, bro. I did not want that game to end. I did not want that game to finish. I did not want that game to end.
You was talking very highly about that game.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Here we go.
What you got?
All right. One gotta go. Since you want to be all petty, I got one for you.
Damn right.
All right. Division 2.
You already starting off petty.
I'm already starting off. Yeah. So Division 2.
You already starting off petty.
All right. First Berserker.
Okay.
No, scratch that because you're still fresh with it. No. Lies of P.
Okay.
So Berserk's Division 2, Lies of P. Destiny 2, and what's that other game that you'd be playing all the time? Oh, of course, Elden Ring.
I'm gonna say Lies of P.
Lies of P? You ain't real.
I'm gonna say Lies of P.
You ain't real.
No, I'm gonna say Lies of P because all those other games have stuck with me a lot longer.
You ain't a real one.
Lies of P I didn't spend as many hours as I spent on the other games.
Look.
So yeah,
I get you, but you don't love it like you say you do.
I do love it.
You don't love it like you say you do.
Yeah, now you give me a DLC.
Okay. Hold on. Now they just gave me an idea.
I ain't gonna change it. I ain't gonna change it.
You too quick with that. Swap out Lies of P. Give me Breath of the Wild. Now what?
So Breath of the Wild,
Destiny, Division 2, and Elden Ring.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, appreciate that, chat, for cleaning that up for me. I didn't think of Breath of the Wild.
Literally for it was a period from 2014 to 2016. Dude, all I was playing was Division and Destiny. That's a good one. But they different games though. It's like the same thing you said about the album when I gave you the albums. It's
exactly.
Different.
Tough,
ain't it's like they different games.
It's fucked up,
like they different. You said it's fucked up, ain't it? So you said
Division 2, Destiny, Breath of the Wild, and Elden Ring. Which one going out? Which one gotta go?
I would only probably say Destiny because I literally has no plan to play that game no more. I mean, unless they just come out with Destiny 3. But I played Destiny 2. I played the Final Shape DLC expansion story, and I have no plans to revisit that game ever again. So.
All right. I got you a little bit on that one. Yeah. You got to think a little bit with that one for sure.
I did.
All right, what you got? We both got one more each.
All right, so this one is kind of more like the adventure-ish type of game.
All right.
I was gonna do a fighter one, but I feel like these would have been too easy for you. So these like adventure games. So first game, Last of Us, the first Last of Us. God of War 2018. Resident Evil 4. You can remake or OG, whichever one you prefer. No, matter of fact, remake. I'm gonna go remake. And Spider-Man 2018, the Peter Parker one, the first joint for PS4.
Spider-Man
2018.
Spider-Man can go. Resident Evil 4 ain't going. No matter remake or OG, it's still the same game. Not going nowhere. That's my favorite Resident Evil. God of War is never going nowhere. Come on, God of War 2018, bruh. And then the first one you said was what?
That's the
GOAT. That's the GOAT, bruh.
I think I can agree with you on that one. I think if that was me picking, I think I would pick Spider-Man 2018 as well.
Spider-Man 2018.
And we love that game.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2018 is really good. And I played the hell out of that and the DLCs, but compared to those other games,
I'm with you.
I play those other games because the thing about Spider-Man is when you're done, you're done. It's like it's like I can go back if I want to run Last of Us again. I'll have still a good time playing it. Same thing with all those other three games. Like when I platinum the Spider-Man games, I usually don't go back to them for any reason unless there's DLC. But there's no reason for me to go back to them. When you're done with them, you're done with them. So yeah, that was pretty easy with that one. But again,
okay.
All right, last one from me, gaming related. Here we go. Let's do consoles. Fuck it. Consoles. You ready?
Oh man, this man about to get dirty with it.
Dirty, grimy, nasty, filthy. All right, here we go. PS2.
Gotta stay.
Hold on. I gotta line them up. The NES.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pick any of the Xbox because I know you ain't got no connection to it, so it can't be no Xboxes. So, PS4, the PS2, PS4,
Nintendo, original NES,
and the Super Nintendo. One gotta go.
PS4.
Yeah,
right. PS4. That was easy.
That was quick.
The PS4 game, they made it easy. That one made it easy.
Because I didn't want to do PS1. I don't want to do PS1 because I feel like PS4's got more bangers on it.
No, that one was easy. That one was easy. When you said PS4,
because I wanted to do Xbox on the Xbox, but I knew you would have picked Xbox automatically.
You said you said PS2. I was like, gotta stay.
That's not going nowhere. And NES, I know you love that too. And SNES, because I was like, I couldn't pick GameCube or Wii or anything after that. Switch, you would have been like, that can go too. Even though it's got some games on there, but I don't think you had that much of a connection. So it had to have been NES and SNES for you on Nintendo.
Yeah, PS4. That was easy for me.
All right. Look, for me, bro, PS4 got so many bangers, bro. PS2 and 4 got to stay for me. So it has to be between NES and SNES. I'm okay getting rid of the NES. I'm okay getting rid of NES. Yeah, I had it. I had both of them. But I'm okay getting rid of the NES. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that and PS2 are the ones that got to stay for me.
Yeah. Now, NES definitely paved the way, but I'm okay with letting it go.
Yeah, that's too much of my childhood, man. I remember getting that damn system. 1986 Christmas.
Yeah, man. Now, I had that, and then I got me the Sega Genesis, and then my homeboy got the Super Nintendo, and we never looked back.
Yeah.
I remember those NES days.
Three-way tie. They pick NES, PS4. Look at
You see what ain't there. You see what ain't there though.
PS2. Yeah, PS2. They better not been there.
Yeah, they know what it is. They know what the situation is. All right.
They better not been up there.
All right, y'all. Well, those are the series of One Gotta Go's. Gaming, movies, and music. So let's go ahead now and get into some questions. We got Krishna in the pod question queue. You're going to bring up one in here. Krishna, you are live. You're on mute, Krishna.
Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you. Yep. What up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Hey, we living.
Yeah, that's good. Sorry y'all hearing the music in the background, but I'm playing some DJ music in the back, so...
Okay. Yeah. We can't really hear anything, so you're good.
Oh, that's good. Noise canceling at work.
Yeah.
All right. First, let me get this out the way. First of all, y'all stole my fucking idea. That was actually what I was going to talk to y'all about, making something like that for that. But it's like, damn, these motherfuckers already stealing my shit.
Hey, thanks for
bro.
Hey, it happens, bro. Hey, great minds think alike. Great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike. But still, I'm going to do it anyway. So that's what I wanted to do. Started adding like, a segment where just do one-on-ones like that instead of. But yeah, there's that. 2, I want to talk about Granddad.
What up?
You chose AT Aliens to go, bro.
Yeah, I did. I did. I mean, you want to squabble up about it? We
Be
can.
quiet, BZ. I'm gonna get you next.
You want to squabble up about it? We
Don't
can,
even
man.
laugh.
Me and you, your mama and your cousin too, bro. Come on, we can squabble up about it if you want.
Hey, Christian, I didn't have no problem him picking it. It was just how fast he picked it. That's
the problem. How fast he picked it. I'm like, bro,
Fast
he didn't waste no time.
Not a damn ounce of time. Not a damn ounce of time.
I was like, man.
I mean, bro, you didn't even let it marinate. He's just like, I'm gonna just throw it out wrong. I'm like, damn, bro.
Flash fried that motherfucker. Hey, look, real talk. This has nothing against Outkast as a group, as a duo. They are amazing.
I know.
I love Outkast. I love Big. I met Big Boy before. He's a good dude, real cool, real chill. I'm pretty sure Andre 3000 is an amazing individual. And their music is timeless. Their music has transcended. They are one of the most successful, if not the most successful, hip hop duo ever. AT Aliens is a classic album. However, I did not get into Outkast until a little bit later, especially until I moved down here to Atlanta. That's when I really realized how important Outkast was and really did my due diligence to really appreciate them, who they are. Those other albums, I was already heavy with them albums, and they already had a significant personal connection to me in some way or form. So just out of that, I had to pick AT Aliens because I didn't have that connection to AT Aliens or Outkast in general until later in my life, until I moved down here in my mid-teens. Like when I was out here around my cousins and my new friends here in Atlanta, they were like, yo, you gotta school you on some Outkast, really let you know what Outkast, because before then I only heard the stuff that came on the radio, like the hit songs, but I didn't really dive into Outkast stuff. So
okay. And you busy. I forgot what games was that you choose, but I was like, bruh, so you telling me throughout most of your childhood time, you never went over to some friends, play some, it's the first person shooters. Like, wait, you never went over to some friends, play some games, anything like that, bruh? What'd you do? Stay in your house the entire time?
Wait, for what game? What are you talking about?
That was, what was it, the first person shooters? I think Granddad was calling out.
Yeah. I said
Halo
he had Halo 3. He had Halo 3, but that was pretty much it. I mean, all the other games was.
He didn't get invited to the Halo parties. That's what it was.
No. I mean, because once everyone came to his crib, we started playing 2K and not 2K, but Live and Madden and stuff. So, yeah, man. All the first person shooters was they were alive and well in my household, bruh. Sorry, I never owned an Xbox until Series X.
I didn't own one either, but I knew people who had one, and I still got my Halo on a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was in the room. I was in the. I got invited to the party, so I was still that nigga, But no, like it's.
Oh Lord, hilarious.
But no, it's cool. It's cool. Look, Christian, he didn't know, but like again, same with me. I played Halo 1 and didn't play any other Halo again ever after that because like I just didn't dig Xbox as a console, and that wasn't enough for me to own it on the strength of just that one game. So it wasn't until down the line when Xbox came out with Game Pass and I went back and kind of just ventured into it. And like the last Halo Infinite, because it was on Game Pass day one, I downloaded it, I played it, I went through the whole story, and I platinumed the game. I did everything. So that was the first time I ever platinum and fully went through a full Halo game with Halo Infinite. And I enjoyed myself. It was pretty good. So,
You got some understandings out the way. So, I'm going to get my question in real quick. So it'll also be my version of One Gotta Go, right. But it's only going to be on Movie Stars. Where the hell did I put that sticky note? There it is. All right. So my One Gotta Go. So these are all Denzel Washington characters.
All right.
Okay.
So One Gotta Go. Frank Lucas, John Q, Robert McCall, or Coach Boone? One got to go.
Say it again. Let me think.
All right, so it is Frank Lucas, American Gangster. John Quincy from John Q.
Right.
Robert McCall from the Equalizer trilogy. And Coach Boone from Remember the Titans. One got to go.
I'm going to say
Equalizer character.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Equalizer too, because I honestly did not even check out those movies. I was like,
I did. I feel like I feel like they got worse. Like, I feel like the first one's the best one. Then the second one was cool, and the third one was just kind of like yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to see.
That first one was great.
Yeah.
If I say watch any of them, definitely watch that first one. That first Equalizer was great.
If you would have said Denzel's character in Training Day, I would have had a little bit more difficult with that one instead of the Equalizer one.
See, the reason why I didn't choose Training Day is because that's the one he won an Oscar with. So I was like, okay, you know what?
You could have picked his character in Training Day. If not that, his character in Glory was good. You could do it.
I wanted to do that, but I was like, the young. Like, are they gonna just take the young Denzel out that quick?
Nah, he was phenomenal in Glory.
Yeah, he won a Best Supporting Actor for that one.
Yeah, he did a great job in that movie. Or if you want to go with I mean, it's cliche, but Malcolm X. I mean, he did what he did in Malcolm X too. But that's sort of like an alley-oop, just like with
that one had to stay.
Yeah, that's the easy one. So yeah, so I would have probably went with his character in Glory. But because again, like I think I kind of watched the first one of Equalizer, but I was like, and I didn't really bother to go back to watch the rest of it. But all those movies, like I said, you name are good. But I would have to say, Equalizer for me, for Denzel.
Yeah, I think I'm actually kind of between that one and a little bit of Frank Lucas. I have to say on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nothing against the Frank Lucas name, but it was like, he kind of didn't do enough in there, which I kind of feel like, with John Q, like the range of his acting wasn't as much as in Coach Boom and John Q. So I knew like those two, those are going to stay. So it's like, okay, Frank Lucas and Robert McCall, it's like those two is like, there wasn't much in there. Cause it's like the worst one he's ever done was Tobin Frost in Safe House. And I was like, yeah, that wasn't this pace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it was between Frank Lucas and Robert McCall.
Yeah. No, those are all. The thing about Denzel, he's got such a strong filmography and strong, a strong cast of characters he's played. It's easy to just be like everything Denzel did was great, which isn't true. But he's got a pretty good batting average when it comes to his movies and his roles. So we usually give him the benefit of the doubt because most of the time he knocks it out the park with his roles or his acting. Aside from a movie or a role or two here, but so yeah, he's definitely warranted those beliefs that he's gonna be able to kill it no matter what he does, because most of the time he does. So yeah, shout out to Denzel.
Yeah, because another character I was thinking of was his character in Fences. I was thinking about that one too, but I was like, that was a Ranger thing, but it's like it wasn't more there. It was good enough, but it wasn't more there. That was the only other reason why I never chose that one.
Right.
But that's what I wanted to do, like something like that, almost like rapid fire face off or something like that. But we'll get to that next time.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Christian.
We'll call it like catch one.
All right.
Right.
Like that.
All right. Sounds good.
I think I got a good matchup for the first one's gonna be. See what that's gonna go with. But yep, that's my question.
All right, man. Well, we always appreciate you coming through with the questions, showing love, and we will catch you on the next time. Christopher, appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Saturday night main event this Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Good matches.
Oh yeah. Get in that DEW chat. We're gonna talk about it. Definitely. All right.
DEW.
DEW. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for our questions. Unless we got somebody else. No, we're good. So that's gonna do it for our questions for tonight. Thank you for Christian for coming through always with the good questions. Thank y'all for sticking around with us for part 2. We did our one Gotta Go Gauntlet. We ran through games, music, and movies from myself in the 430. It was a good time. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Also throwing up the polls and giving your take on it as well. And that's pretty much going to do it for episode 233. So B, go ahead and wrap this thing on out.
All right, y'all, that'll do it for episode 233, part 2. As always, man, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in, listening, liking, always subscribing and everything. So as always, we'll see y'all for not even a gaming stream. We're going to see y'all for a special review. We're going to, myself, Granddad, and Majestic going to review Last of Us season 2. Season 2. That's because the season finale is this upcoming Sunday
on the 25th. Yeah. So if you haven't watched it, make sure you get caught up because there will most likely be spoilers. Because we're gonna talk about the whole thing. So you got between now and then. If you ain't been watching it, catch up, binge it, whatever you got to do. So you're ready to listen and give your takes as well as we go through this review. We're looking forward to it.
Yep. All right, here you are. So we'll see y'all Tuesday. No gaming stream. It's gonna be a review stream. So we'll see y'all then. Peace out.
Peace, y'all.